Hi, everyone. So, we're doing a career and money reading today, and that's because I'm getting an energy that it is harvest time. I'm really feeling called or pulled in the energy of someone who is really about to reap all of the rewards for everything that you have sown. I think that you heard the call. You didn't always know exactly why you were being called or where you were going. But I do think that whatever you are setting off to do as far as your career and your money, that it's about to take off. I'm also seeing that it's going to take off on an international level or at least with a far reach. So I don't know if you're doing international business or perhaps you're doing something on the internet and it just has a far reach, but it has that feeling that you're taking your spiritual gifts and they're expanding. So it's really important to make sure that you stay on your north node. Sometimes when things are going well with our money, we tend to retreat back into our south node. We kind of tend to retreat back into our comfort zone. So I think there is sort of a caution here to make sure that you're staying on your north node even when the money starts to come in. The moon just went into Leo. It's the third quarter moon is in Leo. And that really is a time for you to get the rewards for the things that you have been working on, especially for those who have had a lot of gratitude and appreciation for what they already have. So if this feels like your reading, then you are certainly in the right place. I'm going to pull one card to get your overall energy to see if I'm on the right track. So we have the Six of Swords with science. So for some of you, your jobs might be science related. You might be working on something scientific or technological, something that will help to it'll be purposeful towards humanity is something that you are perhaps working on. The overall energy of the Six of Swords is one of coming to peace of mind about something. If you had conflict about something in the past, you're really starting to overcome that. And usually the sixes are blessings. So the universe may have a hand in helping you overcome whatever conflict you've just come out of, which is perhaps why you're being rewarded now with your business taking off, whatever that is for you. So I'm going to set our Six of Swords off to the side, and I'm going to do a 9-card spread to see what else we can find out. Oh. So we have the Lovers, the Princess of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So from this, I'm getting, and we have the Three of Cups underneath here. So I'm getting a sense that you're having trouble making a decision. And I think it's a big decision. I think it's an important decision. It's the Lovers. So it's a major arcana. And it's about making a choice between doing what society has always told you to do versus what you are being called to do, following your heart, following your intuition. And so I think that you really, truly are being challenged right now to make that choice for yourself, which is probably why we saw the Six of Swords in here, that this is really spirit kind of quieting your mind enough to be able to make a good decision and not let your thinking mind get in the way of what your intuition and your heart are trying to tell you. With the Princess of Cups here, I think you are feeling a lot of intuition coming through. I think you are getting a lot of intuitive downloads. A lot of times for me, that's what the Princess of Cups means, are just your intuitive and emotional downloads that are coming from spirit. So I do get the sense that there is a lot of spiritual energy around you, which is not surprising. My viewers tend to be highly evolved spiritually. So I know you know what I'm talking about, in other words. So, but it does seem with this Four of Swords in your past, it does seem like you have really simmered your thoughts down, that you have come to terms with something about this decision you're going to be making. But it feels like, especially with the energy that is surrounding me right now, I do feel like you are about to take off, which tells me that you're probably making the decision to follow your intuition, but we'll keep going. We'll see if I'm right, and we'll keep going. We do have this Three of Cups here, so I feel like you may be struggling to find, like, what's the point? If I follow my intuition, if I follow my heart, is this going to pay off for me or not? Because I think right now your current way of thinking through it is that if I follow my heart, for example, if I quit my day job and I start doing this thing for humanity, I start to do tarot readings, or I start to do Reiki, or I start to whatever it is that you're using your spiritual gifts for healing and for love and for light, you may be thinking that you're going to take a huge pay cut. And so the abundance of your day job, or at least the stability of your day job, may be challenging for you to make this decision to move forward. Then we have the Six of Cups. And in this deck, it represents pleasure. So it's kind of repeating messages with the Princess of Cups and the Six of Cups. It's kind of the same thing that this Three of Cups is telling us, that you feel like you want to be stable, but you also know that this thing you're being called to do is the thing that's going to make you the happiest. So I think there's this fine line that you're walking between, okay, I know this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm being called to do it. It's going to make me and others extremely happy. But am I going to be able to put food on the table and a roof over my head? So that's a legitimate question, right? So then we have the Empress. So wow. When I said that my viewers are spiritual, I was not exaggerating. You in your past position, you're showing up as the Empress. So you're already there. You are there. You are so ready for this endeavor, and this could not be more clear. You've calmed your thoughts. You've settled into this idea. You know you're receiving intuitive downloads. You know it's the thing that's going to make you happy. So there it is. So let's keep going. So we have the Magician, the Strength, and the Three of Swords. So, and we have the Magician coming in with the Tower. So let's talk about that, because this is what you're focused on. So this goes back to what I was just saying, that you are feeling as though if you start on this endeavor that you know you're being called to do, if you manifest that in for yourself, then the Tower is certainly to follow. And what do I mean by that? It means two different things. The Tower always signifies two things. One, it's everything has changed. And two, now there's a huge clearing for you to start a new path, right? This is probably things you already know about the Tower. So when you manifest in this thing that you want to do, that you're being called to do, to heal, to be a light worker, whatever it is that you are here to do, to teach, whatever it is, make it make sense for you. But when you manifest that in, then certainly the Tower comes, because you're now quitting your day job, and now you're perhaps making less money at first. And now the people who you used to hang out with don't understand you anymore. And now you're feeling lonely, and now, and, right? But as we already said, with the Tower comes a huge clearing. It's like the Red Sea parts, and you are now on your way to do the thing. But I also want to tell you that this Tower card is in a pretty good position in this spread, and here's why. Because this is the thing that you are focused on. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It's just what you think is going to happen, which tracks with everything that we've said so far, right? So this is just your mind. Again, it's your mind, which is why you need this Four of Swords and this Six of Swords to help quiet your mind and say, it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be that bad. You're not going to lose your home. You're not going to lose your groceries. You're not going to lose those things. It's just that you think you are. That's where you are right now, which makes perfect sense, because it's exactly what society has always told us, right? So here's more good news. You've got strength right in the center of this spread, or it will be the center by the time I'm done. So you have strength right in the middle, and that's in your immediate future, which means that the universe understands that this is going to be a difficult time for you. But you, my friend, are the Empress. And the Empress can do this. So whatever it is that you feel called to do, that you're kind of feeling revved up right now to do, the universe is going to put a ton of wind in your back, in your sails. The universe is here with strength saying, here we go. We're going to prop you up while this is all happening. And that's coming in with the Prince of Discs. So this is about you putting forth effort, physical effort and labor towards this thing that you love. So if this means setting up the website or getting a customer base or getting the bricks and mortar or writing your book or whatever it is, make it make sense for you, but you're going to start materializing the things into the 3D with this Prince of Discs, and the universe is going to prop you up while you're doing it because the universe knows that you are answering its call. So, but you see yourself as the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is a very conflicting energy. I know that you are conflicted about this, and why wouldn't you be, for all of the reasons we just said? But it's coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a reminder here to me and hopefully to you, or confirmation to you, that regardless of how stressed out the idea of making this change is for you, that the Wheel of Fortune is here in how you see yourself. So you know that you are talented. You know that you are good at whatever this is that you do as a healer, as a teacher, as a reader. Make it make sense, as a film producer, whatever it is for you. But you know you're talented. You know that you are, because you think of yourself as the Wheel of Fortune. So that's how I know that you can do this. And the universe is really just kind of helping to pull you along, quieting your thoughts, giving you strength, and saying, hey, you know what? There is pleasure in this. The downloads are coming in for a reason. So, but let's keep going. So then you have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Discs, and the Nine of Wands. So, there is someone here. It's why I paused, because I really wanted to get the messages that are coming through here. There's someone here in your energy. I think it's someone that you don't know. I think it's someone that you really don't even see coming. And they're showing up as the Knight of Cups. And in this deck, this is the King of Cups in the traditional decks, like in the Rider-Waite, for example. This is our King of Cups. So for those of you who know this deck, you know what the Knight of Cups is. But for those of you who know tarot, this is the King of Cups. There's a person here, a King of Cups. So this is someone who is extremely wise on an emotional level. This is an emotional leader. It's an emotional thinker. Someone who can hold space for emotions. So I'm getting an energy, and this is a similar energy that I had in a previous reading a couple of days ago. It was the What You Don't See Coming reading that I just did. But this person is showing up here again in What You Don't See Coming. So if that was your reading, this is certainly your reading now. But there's a person here who looks like they're going to hold a lot of space for you in order for you to pursue this. And I think the universe is providing this person for you as a teacher, as a mentor, as a resource for you to feel the confidence to keep pushing this forward. That is coming in with the High Priestess. So this is going to be a highly intuitive person, someone who receives the same downloads that you do. Perhaps you even have a telepathic type of communication between the two of you. You may already be communicating on the 5D with each other, but you do not know this person yet. They're coming into your energy and you do not see them coming. But when they get into your energy in the 3D, you're going to realize that they are there to help you push your agenda forward. that they're here as a teacher, as a mentor, as someone who's really going to help you make a difference with your project that you're pushing out into the world. With the Four of Discs, this is just very clear to me that this is the stability that you want, that we talked about in the beginning, but you're still saying, but if I quit my day job, then what? Where is my stability? But look at this. It's coming in with the Six of Discs, which says success. It's representing success in this deck. The Six of Discs, or the Six of Pentacles, is all about having what you need, getting what you need, getting your fair share. It could also mean having so much that you can provide for others. So this is clearly a sign that this is what you want, that this is the only thing that is holding you back is money, resources, security. That's a good thing to have holding you back, but it truly is the only thing. We have the Four of Discs and the Six of Discs showing up in what you want. So the only thing that is stopping you from pursuing this dream of yours that is being implanted into you, you're probably dreaming about it at night, and you may be speaking telepathically with someone about it in the astral realms. The only thing that is stopping you are physical 3D things like money and resources. And I know that's easy for me to say. I'm just reading your energy. So then in the outcome, we have the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So this is telling me, so the sevens, I read the sevens as, those of you who know the way I read the sevens are about taking disciplined action. This is about not letting your thoughts get in your way. This is about letting the strength of the Nine of Wands support you through this effort. This is sticking with something even when it seems like it's futile, even when it seems like it's going nowhere. Because remember, the swords are what you think in your mind. And if you think this is going to be futile, then it will. But the point with the Nine of Wands is to overcome that idea of futility. Overcome it. Stand your ground. Stay with it. Stay with it when you're the only one left in the room. When you're the only one left to turn out the lights at the end of the day in the office. When you're the only one left who still believes in this thing, and you have zero customers, but you still have not stopped believing that this is going to take off one day. That is the energy of the Nine of Wands. And that is what we are talking about. Overcoming that, because you are here, you have gifts, and you are here to move forward humanity on this planet and bring your gifts of love and light and healing and teaching and educating, whatever it is for you, writing, producing, make it make sense. Whatever your art form is that brings happiness and love and light to humanity is what you were brought here to do. And you know that. This is just confirmation for you. I am not telling you anything that you didn't already know, right? So, but there is a bit of the shadow self that is coming through that I'm kind of picking up on right now is one of taking action. And there may be something in your shadow side that is just not allowing you to take any action because you're just still not believing it. But with the Prince of Discs falling right here in the center of your reading, this is the universe really telling you just take some action. If you were going to write a book about how people can heal themselves, then just write the first page, write the first chapter. You know, you don't have to quit your day job to do that. If you were going to set up a website and start a Reiki business, you can do that without quitting your day job, right? The universe is just saying, take a few steps in that direction and see where the rest of the signs lead you. And certainly continue to follow your heart is the advice that I'm getting. Follow your heart, follow your heart, follow your heart. You have the Lovers, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Cups, and the Princess of Cups, and the Empress. This is all about following your heart. It couldn't be more clear, the advice that is coming through. But let's get a couple of chakra cards because that is what I do. So we have the Earth Star with Powerful. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. This is you. You're manifesting in all of your powers, your spiritual gifts. You're bringing them to the earthly realm. And then you have heart with organized. So your chakras look really good. I don't think that you need my help with Reiki clearings, not for this reading. Your earth star is very grounded. Your heart chakra is, you clearly have a love of self here, but the Empress always does. So I'm not surprised that your heart chakra is showing up as this beautiful color of pink because you're the Empress, regardless of your gender. The Empress can be anybody. But you are the Empress, and look at your heart chakra. How pretty is that? You're organized, you have your ideas, you know what to do, the downloads are coming in. Now it's just about taking action. Take the first step. Write the first page of your book, whatever that is for you. I'd like to pull a couple of playing cards to see if we can get any more information from these cards. So we have the Ace of Clubs, which is the ring, and we have the King of Hearts, which is the home. And I'm using the Big Picture Oracle system to identify those cards, by the way. So the Ace of Clubs being the ring, this to me is about a contract because we're doing a work reading here. And the King of Hearts is about the home. So this could be about beginning a home-based business. This could be a family-based business. You could be signing contracts in your home or starting businesses from your home, starting businesses with family members, starting a legacy for your future generations. That's what the ring and the home together in a career reading mean. So make that make sense for you. But it does sound to me like you will be committing to some kind of a home business here. That's what we're talking about. And then finally, I'd like to draw 2 career and money cards to try to see what else we can find out. So, we have cutlery and we have anchor. So, I want to start with the anchor because this is what we've been talking about, that you feel like you're stuck because of money blocks. You feel like you're not going to have enough security. But there is a message in here that says stable for now. So what that tells me is you're probably more stable than you think. The anchor is a good sign to me. And in both the Big Picture Oracle system and in the Lenormand system, the anchor is a sign of money and stability and stable work. So I do think that this is just another sign from your guides that you have more stability than you think. And you can do more things than you think right now without having to quit your day job, for example, if we keep using that example. This could also mean that you will have a water-related job. Perhaps you're going to be doing water therapy or perhaps something on the water, boats, that type of thing. Make it make sense for you. But I think the symbolism of the anchor is really the point here. Then we have cutlery, which says business tools needing more money, which is what we're talking about, that you're saying, well, I can't do this yet because I need more money in order to start it up. So I do think that this is more confirmation. Both of these cards are kind of saying the same thing, that the stability needs to be there before you can start this thing. But I'm saying the opposite, that I'm not telling you to quit your day job, not unless you're sure that you're secure enough to do that. But these are both saying that you have enough to start right now. If you just want to start a website up, if you just want to make some flyers and start in your neighborhood, if you just want to start writing the first page of your book or writing your screenplay, you can do that without quitting. It's just becoming that 9 of Wands and doing it even when you think you don't have time, even when you think that your resources are running out or your time is running out or whatever it is for you. Just take on that 9 of Wands energy and really push through that and do it anyway. And then not for everyone, but there could be a food related job in here. Someone here could be a nutritionist or someone who's working in spiritual nutrition or those types of things. So, but that's just going to be for 1 or 2 of you. I just thought I would mention that too. So anyway, your chakras look great. It looks like your business is going to take off. It's just a matter of you taking the first step as the Prince of Discs. So that's your reading, Empress. And let me know how it was resonant for you. And we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.